legit. Anything you want.
The SEC to rule on 9 Bitcoin BTC ETFs after November 5. Back in late August, news broke that the SEC is reviewing 9 earlier rejected Bitcoin BTC ETFs. What happened is that the rejections were as a result of the Commission delegating some tasks to its staff. The staff had acted on behalf of the Commission and followed through with rejecting the 9 Bitcoin ETFs. However, due to additional rules at the regulatory body, the Commission has the power to review such delegated decisions. Confusion that the SEC deadline was the 26th October. Soon after the SEC Commission announced that it was reviewing the 9 BTC ETFs, news spread like wildfire that they had set a new deadline of October 26th. This date was believed by many as when the SEC would decide the fate of the 9 proposed rule changes. However, this was not the case. November 5th, actual deadline for comments further scrutinizing the supporting documents provided by the SEC announcing the review of the ETF proposals by Erection 5, Renite Shares 2, and Row Shares 2, we find that they all have a November 5th deadline for all concerned parties to comment on the ETFs. The common statement on all these documents is as follows: accordingly, IT is ordered, pursuant to Commission Rule of Practice 431, that by November 5, 2018, any party or other person may file a statement in support of, or in opposition to, the action made pursuant to delegated authority. Announcement could come any time after the 5th. Given that the actual deadline for comments is November 5, we can assume that the SEC will make an announcement any time soon after the quoted date. In conclusion, the SEC is set to make a ruling on the 9 aforementioned pending Bitcoin ETF applications. Observing that November 5 is the last date for any concerned party to file comments regarding the ETFs, we can assume that the SEC will make an announcement soon after. Therefore, crypto traders are advised to factor this in when planning their weekly trading strategies.
SEC suspends trading in Bitcoin and Ethereum-related products over ETF confusion. 2 cryptocurrency-related securities, Bitcoin Tracker 1 and Ether Tracker 1, were slapped with a suspension notice by the SEC. The securities watchdog cited confusion over materials characterizing the products as exchange-traded funds. Both securities are listed on the Stockholm Stock Exchange, part of Nasdaq's Nordic markets. The U.S. securities watchdog has halted trading in 2 cryptocurrency-related products because of confusion over the nature of the financial products. The securities, Bitcoin Tracker 1 and Ether Tracker 1, were slapped with a suspension notice by the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, on its website. The regulator said that broker-dealer application materials and trading websites characterized the products as exchange-traded funds, ETFs, listed funds that track a basket of assets. Instead, the securities are non-equity linked certificates, the SEC said, citing the product's issuer. The SEC ordered trading to be halted until September 20. It appears that there is a lack of current, consistent and accurate information concerning Bitcoin Tracker 1, ticker symbol, CXBTF, and Ether Tracker 1, ticker symbol, SETH. Issued by XBT provider AB, Publ, a Swedish company headquartered in Stockholm, resulting in confusion amongst market participants regarding these financial instruments. It added, the Commission is of the opinion that the public interest and the protection of investors require a suspension of trading in the securities of the above-quoted company. Both securities are listed on the Stockholm Stock Exchange, part of Nasdaq's Nordic markets, and promise exposure to the price performance of Bitcoin and Ether, the digital token of the Ethereum blockchain, with less fees. XBT provider AB, which is owned by London-based CoinShares, said Monday that the suspension only related to trading activity in the U.S., and that trading in Stockholm would continue. It said the SEC decision does not relate to any action taken or failed to be taken by XBT provider AB. It is our understanding that this action by the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission was taken due to possible confusion in the U.S. market regarding these securities, the company said in a statement on its website. The firm added, XBT provider AB has not sought registration or trading of these securities in the U.S. and has no responsibility to provide any information with respect thereto to U.S. market participants. Rather, it is our understanding that, under Securities Exchange Act Rule 15c212, any broker-dealer that issue quotations for these securities is responsible for ensuring that required information regarding these securities is available. It referred to a securities law that prohibits the underwriting of securities where there is insufficient information available. Investors have been hopeful that the SEC will grant a cryptocurrency ETF this year, but have been left disappointed by multiple rejections and postponements. This year, the regulator has rejected a fund proposed by Cameron and Tyler Winklevoss, postponed a conclusion on whether to approve VanEck and Solidx's proposed ETF, and blocked several other proposals. The Commission will decide whether to approve or disapprove the VanEck and Solidx Bitcoin Trust ETF on September 30.